check out my latest crazy creation. Been out here for a couple hours trying to figure out the logistics on this, but this is my chop saw. It's out in my shed. This is the stand that I made for my chop saw. It just kind of folds down out of the way. The way I used to have it held up was this 1x2 or 1.5, whatever. Yeah, that would just sit right here underneath the edge of this. Obviously, this is not quite tall enough. The saw would be leaning downward, canted sideways downward a little bit. And that's how I would use it. It was unsafe as heck. So this is what I have come up with. The legs are off-centered, and they are off-centered for a reason. Like I said, this section here folds down out of the way. So I got you guys sat back so you can see, and like I said, this is my latest crazy idea. I don't even know if it's a good one or not. Alright, so this piece here, that folds down out of the way. And in order to make this work, basically you can lift up the leg on this side and then lift everything up and then fold this down . Okay, so when I want to get the saw back up to use it, all I have to do is walk over here and lift it up on this side. Let that leg drop. Let that leg drop. And position the legs out. Now, as far as how strong it is, before I put the saw back up here on it, I leaned on top of both of these legs with my entire body weight. I weigh about 193, I think, 193, 194, somewhere around that. So I put almost 200 pounds on top of this, and I even managed to get it mostly level. So it's not completely level, but it's mostly level. It would need to go up just a hair more, unfortunately, to be completely level, and whenever that happens, I guess I made this leg just a hair too short. Maybe I'll correct that in the future. It works. It'll get me through, and it'll make it to where I can put the saw away when I'm not using it and keep it out of my way. And that is basically it. That's all for this video. I used 4 hinges. Actually, I used the 4 hinges that I took off of the cabinet that I made. And I put 1 hinge on each leg at the top and 1 hinge in the middle. And the boards that I'm using for this are part of another project that I took apart because I have to remake it because I messed it up. Hence why I would have just left those flat, but these boards were, like I said, from another project. It still works just fine the way that it is. And like I said, I can lean my entire body weight on top of it, and it's flat on both sides. It's level on both sides, and it'll get the job done. Now I just got to get some sawhorses. I built this like this on purpose. The wood can go, like if I have a long piece of wood that I need to cut, as long as it's not long on both ends, I need to cut it down the middle, I can just put the wood that way right out the door onto some sawhorses once I get some. And of course, it wouldn't be a Jesse video if I didn't freaking injure myself whenever I was unfolding this to show you guys how it worked for the first time on camera. I pinched my finger between two of the hinges. Or between one of the hinges and the upper portion or whatever. So yeah, classic me. But that's it for this video. Quick, simple, easy. Works for my needs. Thanks for watching the video. See you guys later.